what looks to be a hobo's privates or something. I don't know what he's eating. What are you eating over there?
Your grandmother's cooking.
My grandmother's cooking. And the handsome fellow joining us today, one of my faves, funny man, funny family man, I should say, Darren Dillon. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Hanging in there. Hopefully, when we go on Facebook Live, I'll suddenly pause for about 2 seconds to see if all three of us are actually on that screen.
Okay.
If not, we'll crop out Bozy and make it more appealing for the crowd. And,
I'm so down for that.
that'll be it. So, guys, let me tell you a little bit about Jeff and I's favorite place to shop, which is teespring.com. Right, Bose? Because we have nothing on teespring.com, right?
The best thing to purchase.
That's right. But, folks, go to teespring.com. That's T-E-E, not T-E-A. It's not the beverage. It's T like T-E-E, spring.com. Go down to the browser line and put in Gov's Radio. And then start shopping. You got all your favorite shows, all your favorite people there. No rhyme, no reason, not there yet, but we plan to have some Christmas paraphernalia out imminently for Dylan to do some holiday shopping. I know he's going to want a Jeff Posey t-shirt. We will have, you can go down there and find Knock 'em Dead Comedy, Three's Company, Chef Felix, Pazuzu. Jeff, you know Pazuzu, right?
Yeah. I know Pazuzu.
That's that show that you won for. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, you could go and find all your favorite stuff. Steve and Steve, The Steve Show, or Steve and Emily, or Steve Squared, whatever they're called. They're there too. Domestic Disturbance. Jam with Joe DeJesus.
Wait a minute. Domestic Disturbance already has like stuff on Teespring too?
Dude, they're players. We're just us.
Son of a bitch!
The only reason we're even on the air tonight is because I lured them in with Dylan. Otherwise, me and you would be on cans and string. Anyway, teespring.com. Have at it. It's never too early to start your holiday shopping. So, Mr. Dylan, how are you, bud?
I'm well. How are you guys? It feels like, God, months since we've seen or interacted with one another.
Last time I saw you, there was some... oh, did we lose you that quick?
Wow. I'm so glad that we're still on,
There he is. Hey.
Did you shake the X sketch?
There he is. You back? You got audio? Little audio? Where are you? Up. You know, that's what happens when a guy steals an iPad.
Listen, this show wouldn't be complete without a blooper reel that's constantly going throughout the whole show.
Right. I feel that was one of our better interviews. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt like he brought his A game, and our questions were rock solid, and I think we really probed deep on Darren Dillon.
Listen, nothing could be deeper than looking at Darren Dillon's crotch during Halloween.
Yeah, there he is.
All right, there we go.
Hey, bud.
I didn't hear you
back.
now. I apologize.
We felt that we were just saying that might have been our best interview of the year.
Well, you know what happened? I just got completely bored. I was like, fuck this, I'll take this call.
Well, you lasted longer than the other people. I'm not going to lie to you.
There we go. We're on airplane mode. I apologize.
So anyway, how you been, man? I haven't seen you. I physically, the last time I saw you in person was probably at the holiday party out in the boonies with those 60 drunk comedians.
That was That was January 1st.
Yeah, probably. That turned into be a good night.
Or second, yeah. That was the last time I saw a lot of comics.
Yeah, and I always love driving 61 miles to have a cocktail and then go back home. So it's great
on those dark winding roads too, which are horrible.
Exactly.
They were built for horses. They're terrible. That was a good night though.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun.
It was definitely a great night, and the one thing I definitely learned was do not touch Stephen Rocco Perillo's face. Otherwise, he will stab you.
Oh my God! You remember that?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna stab you.
Don't touch.
Oh,
hey,
what happened to that boy's face?
Is it even a holiday party unless there's gun or knife play? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
no, not in the comedian world.
That's right. That's right. So how you been? What's keeping you? Are you working? Are you full time working during this, or what's the deal?
Well, day job, yeah. I'm doing that here and there. Working remotely. Comedy, I haven't done squat.
What are you doing during
podcasts?
What are you doing during the day now? What's your?
I have sex with old ladies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it pays. It's all right.
So you and Bozy have the same job. He just does it in the evening.
Well, he does it for free.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. That's, I was going to say I don't charge
Yeah.
because listen, anything to get a rise,
But Bozy has 20 containers of like lentil soup in his refrigerator that he gets paid with.
And
I
hard
use-
candy.
Yeah, butterscotch.
I use the prune juice for lubrication.
Oh, you had to go there.
Awesome. So, but
So
you're
great.
I know. Have you done any Zoom shows, any stuff like that?
No, I refuse to. I refuse to.
Nice.
It's just I saw where they were going, and I watched. When the best of us do it and it flops, I'm not gonna be able to follow that and make it better, right?
You,
So,
you know who I saw?
um,
I've seen several, and one of my buddies from the city has been doing a Monday night Zoom show, like 5 or 6 comedians. And surprisingly, they've been, now I'm used to them, so they've been pretty cool. Occasionally, you
Right.
get the guy who's in his city apartment. The bathroom's 3x4, and he's in there with like his cell phone trying to Zoom. So that's a little spotty. But the only one, and Jeff, I think you saw this one too, was Keegan was on one a few months ago, and
Yes.
it actually was really good. There was like 40 or 50 people watching it, and you heard everyone was laughing, and it was done well. I don't know what the difference was, but a lot of them I've seen have been pretty shady.
Apparently, people know how to use the Zoom, unlike people as the three of us right now.
anyone over 40, we
Yeah.
don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. I'm
Exactly.
substantially. I can't wait to hit 40 to be like you guys.
What do you have, fucking Pejoria? Rich Reed is really a 16-year-old man. Oh boy, right?
I was born on Leap Day. All right, that's my story. So I'm only 14. I swear.
Rich Raider, you look great. You don't look a day over dead.
Thank you. Says the man who gets paid in lentil soup from old women.
But
Hey,
the Zoom
listen.
shows they just didn't. There's so much douche factor that like it gives you douche chills, But I had to. First of all, I'm not that confident in my stuff. I'm a lot of bravado, and for me to sit there and do my shit in front of a camera where I'm not getting any feedback, oh, forget it. I'll be literally hanging that night
You
because I
just
need that.
you just described
that
every
adulation.
one of Bozy's live acts.
Pretty much. Pretty much. In a sort of like non-gay way, why do I always like the butt of everyone's jokes?
Have you seen your haircut?
That's true.
Wait,
Let me tell you about this real quick. Okay. I went ahead and I got a haircut this past Saturday or Friday. It doesn't matter what the fuck day it was. And usually I'm used to the guy taking the razor to cut the, in the back, to make it look like, we're not, caveman like. The prick said, no, we don't do razor because of the COVID. So I was like,
COVID.
Okay, no problem. So I go to pay. Normally, the haircut's about $18, $19, and I give a tip. Fine. The fucker said $30.
Yes. Do you know what? They're all fucking up to something because I took my son to get a haircut, me and him, $60 for the both of us. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I'll
Yeah.
make you guys feel
$60?
better. I'll make you guys feel better. Jeff, you know me. Once my hair got like real gray, I was every Saturday morning, as soon as the place opened, every Saturday morning, every week, I'd go in before I go visit my mom and get a buzz. Boom, quick, boom, zip, $15. I'm done every Saturday. First guy in, first guy out, right? So a couple of months go by. This is literally the longest my hair's been in probably 20 years, right? Because I always got it buzzed. I went back, and she goes, "Wow, you actually have hair now." $15, same price, and that was it. So I don't know where you're going, but you're
Are
getting
you giving the guy a hand job after that?
during? What do you mean after? During.
Or during? Okay.
During. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting there with
I think the regular salons where normal people go, not old school giddies like yourself, they all up their price a little bit.
Wait, I go to a place where it's funny. The reason I started there was the guy that used to cut my hair was an old timer Italian guy who used to have his own place, and he went at his later years. He wound up in a salon with like all hot women. So I go,
Right.
Hey, I'm in. Where do I go? So now, unfortunately, a couple of years ago, he passed. For the last year I was getting my hair cut from him, I would go home with 2 different haircuts. He was so off his game.
Oh my God.
I would go, I'm going back next Saturday. Fuck it, I'll just leave it. So I'd walk like this, just to level it out. But $15 every week.
I don't know. Me and Darren got screwed on the haircut pricing because, like, you know what? There's a guy. There's nothing wrong. I'm finding there's nothing wrong now with going to your local Russian spot where there's about 18 of them inside. Regardless of how many you're supposed to have in, and they charge $6 the haircut. It looks like a $6 haircut, but you want to know what? It's $6. And you want to know what? I heard their price gouging price went up to $8.
Wait.
I think that's where I'm going.
So just so I'm clear, you believe the haircut you currently have now is an $18 haircut?
Well, it's definitely not worth the $30 haircut.
Oh, no. I mean, I thought it was high at $6. I'm just asking if you thought it was worth 18.
No, it doesn't. No, I could have done. I could have let the kids cut my hair again.
They did a better job. The kids did a good job. Darren, he had his hair cut in his backyard on his patio by his son and daughter.
Like the white trash I am.
His son is 7.
7. Oh my God. But it's just a buzz. How hard could it be? Right?
No. They had shears and it was real out there. It got scary for a minute.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
The sad part about it is that my wife decided to let the 7-year-old hold the sharp, long scissors to the back of my head while he's standing on a chair. I was like, I listen, I don't have that much on life insurance, so I don't know where you're going with that.
But I got to tell you, though, the funniest part was seeing your son with the shears, your daughter with the buzzer, and Renee holding the phone going live and the life insurance in the other hand like this, just waiting.
She had the policy with her?
Yeah, she had
Hilarious.
the whole thing live, Yeah. It was fantastic. So Darren, what so you've been I mean are you working daytime as many hours as you were, or are you just getting back into it now?
Yeah. It's whatever I want. I'm very flexible like that. So
okay. And you're working from home?
Remotely. Yes.
How's that with the clan there? You got the family.
Hard. It's hard. It's hard because they don't understand. And I really tried to be patient with them because I know it's got to be fucking terrible for the kids. Think about it. If it was us, 3 months in the house, it's terrible. So I try to have patience, but everyone's work is suffering. You know that. You're not getting the full 8 hours that you would get from someone who's working at home. You have kids, there's TVs blasting, you have access to drugs at any time you want. So who the fuck cares about work?
Well, your home office is way different than mine.
Oh my God. My day starts I'm supposed to start at 7:45. So I get up at like 7:40, sit down. You turn on the computer, you work for a little bit. By 8:15, I'm like, I need to fucking get high. I can't deal with this shit anymore. The kids are yelling. My wife's like, I want to eat something. The dog's fucking, the cat. My cat, you guys see pictures, that fucking cat knocks over the screen. It's just a nightmare. Yeah, wonton. My house is, it's like the Bronx Zoo. I'm Dr. Dolittle, animals everywhere.
Man.
And you know what? I'm blessed. Thank God. We all are that we're able to work from home and still make money, whatever. But you start to look forward to I got to get back to the fucking office after a while. And then when you go back, this fucking sucks. I want to go back home.
Bozy never stopped working, so he's been working since day one, through the whole thing. But he's on the road all the time, except for when he's, in the office.
Well, listen, when he says on the road, that means hooking.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah. But I actually was in the midst of moving my office, or at least, predominantly starting to work from home before this even happened. And then right in the middle of it, this happened. So then I wound up going back into the city one more time and getting all the rest of my stuff. And I set up, I love it because my office at home is 10 times better. I go in the kitchen, get coffee, come back in.
Yeah, it is more convenient.
No commute to the city. It's, it's cool.
That's the big thing is the commute. Yep. Eliminating that is huge.
Yeah. Where did you have to go to? Where were you traveling?
Well, now it's not bad, but I'm just saying in general for anyone, there was a time when I had to drive to Hempstead, from out here. It's a hike. So if anything positive comes out of this, I think more people will be working remotely.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good for everyone.
Right. Well, Bozy was smart. Bozy, what'd you buy? Zoom stock at 42 cents or something, and now it's like $11 million or something?
Listen, you got to make a living somehow, and then I thank you for that stock tip. But speaking about City, you know what? Can we dabble into the fact that the oddity of two people that went ahead and actually lived in the same neighborhood but never bumped into each other.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Hold on. I don't want to ruin that because I have a whole little.
Oh, you have a whole thing?
I have a little extra for you guys, being that you guys are from the same town. So
Okay. Okay.
Let's save that for a couple of minutes because I want to find out who actually was the man in that town.
Wow.
So you did some Rita did some show prep. I can respect that.
We'll see. I mean, Bozy. I mean, everywhere Bozy goes, they have him on like the Mount Rushmore of wherever. But we'll see. I think he's more, burned in effigy in his hometown than he is beloved. We'll see. Here's another reason why Darren's one of my favorite guys. One, first of all kidding aside, I've seen you perform live several times. You do a great live act.
Thank you.
Very funny stuff, and your I guess your delivery with the crowd back and forth. It's so like me and Bozy are relatively new to this world of doing stand up at all.
Right.
And first time I saw you, I remember leaving and I go, this fucking guy. It was like being at a barbecue and you were shooting shit and just making fun of like your friends and family in front of the thing. And I go, that's how you got to do it. And we went up. Me and Bozy did a show together one time right after each other, and we walked up and it looked like we were doing 2 hostage videos. We were like, it was, And then I go, oh, that's how it's supposed to be done. So
Oh, well, thank you. You're kind, but it takes time, like anything. Everyone gets there.
Yeah.
It's just doing it over and over and over and over and over. The best advice anyone gave me, it was actually Peaches Rodriguez. She said to me, just keep swimming, man. Just keep going.
Right.
And she's right. You could ask me, well, what should I do? How should I deliver this? Or should I go here? And the best advice you can say is just keep doing it.
Now, she's a funny lady, but I got to question her taste in men, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean.
Absolutely. I actually question if Peter is actually a man, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I love Peter.
He's great.
I love it.
Hey,
But she's great. He's great. Everyone's great. Yeah. Kiss my ass, kiss your ass.
Yeah. There's no assholes. Everyone's awesome.
Yeah. How many years have you been performing stand up?
It's been a long time. I hate talking about this because when the answer comes out, it's like, then why the fuck is he still in the backyard of Miller Place?
He's hiding the money. He's hiding the money.
Yeah, it's over 20 years. I got lucky in the beginning. I did well. I had a manager. I worked for like 10 years straight, all over the road, and then got married. And life happens. And for a while, I took a break. We did health insurance. I was going through some depression, so I was out for like 6 years. I just couldn't do anything. Then I got better. I got mentally healthy, and I was like, I'm back in. So it's been a long haul. I've been doing this quite a long time. When I came back, though, luckily, everyone in Long Island's fantastic. They welcomed me back with open arms, gave me spots, and I was able just to jump back in and hit the ground running again. And that's what's great about Long Island. It's very cultivated as far as comics are concerned. I don't think it used to be like that. Back my first 10 years of doing this, back then it was a little bit more cynical and backstabby. And when I came back, the whole ethos changed. Everyone was more caring and nurturing. And I was like, wow, this is beautiful. I mean, it's so much better to sit in the green room. It's fun to bust balls, but to bust balls jovially. And that when someone leaves the wall, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker over here, like it's negative. No one needs that shit,
Right. Well, that's great though, but because Jeff and I, like I said, look, I'm doing this 2 years like you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I've been going to shows forever and ever and ever, and I always loved being around that whole comedy scene. But everyone always asks us, hey, what should I do? What should I do? And I'm like, you're asking us. We're doing this for 20 minutes, But I'll tell you this, and we give them the same answer. Hey, go out, get out there, do your open mics, do whatever you got to do, and don't be a dick. You gotta, you're because there's a lot of funny people out there, and there's a lot of people who are dedicated. And just being honest, there's a lot of people I've seen live that they're not that funny, but they're committed to their craft.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's not hitting the cover off the ball out there.
I think the big thing is just, for me, with maturity, is just being kind and embracing everyone. I think of my comedy friends, that's like my core high school group of friends. I trust those guys, the people I surround myself like you. I mean, I haven't known you that long, but I trust you, because you're in it like I'm in it. Like it's It's like we're Marines almost, you know. There's a camaraderie there, and once you're in it and you feel that connection, you'll do anything for each other, and that's what's great about stand-up comedy. I don't think it's like that in any other world.
Do you think, like, when you first started, did you come out of the gate with that kind of attitude, or was it like
Oh,
a
no,
learning,
no.
humbling lesson, and you know?
I came out of the gate like Hollywood is gonna suck my dick and take it down their throat because I'm Darren Jones. I didn't want to tell you that. And look where it got me. You know, it got me a little bit, but it's no one wants to work with a fucking arrogant asshole. And it didn't allow me to grow as a comic, to be honest and mature and naked up there, because that's what's funny. Not that, yeah, it's fun when you're younger to be the bravado guy. Yeah, fuck this, that, this, and that, and I'm fuck everyone. But as you start to get older, it doesn't help your act because you're not growing. You know, if you look at the stuff that you did when you first got on stage versus now, you're like, oh my fucking God, how did I even attempt doing that?
The sad thing is, I still do that now, no matter what. I could be doing this for the next 20 years, almost near death, and I'll still say, wow, my last set is just as good as my first set, and I should still bury my head in the sand.
It's true, Boozy. If anyone peaked early, it's you. You're right there, buddy. You're right there. So, Darren, I feel that you have a similar problem to my buddy Jeff here, which is you might arguably be the fourth funniest person in your own household. So how do you?
I don't know if I can argue that.
Right.
I don't think I can argue that.
So how do you deal with that? I mean, because listen, I got to be honest with you. Your wife's hysterical. I mean, she's funny.
She's very funny.
And she's funny accidentally and on purpose, which is really hard to do.
Yep.
And your little one, you're doomed. I mean, your daughter it's over for you. Just you got to stay sane just because you need to have the carry permit. And and your son is probably going to be doing I don't know, like modeling and comedy at the same time, which would be a unique feature, right? So
yeah, he's very funny. I don't want him to be. I want him to be whatever he wants. I'm not steering towards anything, but he is funny. I see the way his brain works. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good how you came up with that, And the little one, she's she's quick. She's really smart and quick, sarcastic. And Jessica is Jessica. She shuts me up all the time.
I just see you hiding in the corner, just going.
Yeah. Because what are you gonna do? You know, if the one thing you learn with maturity, when someone tops you, just stop. Lay down. That's it. I'm done. And she gets me all. She's one of the few people who can shut me up.
So Bosey's the fourth funniest person in his house, but the difference is your family lets you in the house. Like Bosey's not always in the house.
He's in the backyard.
Yeah. Like sometimes waving through the glass.
Like a stalker.
Hey, listen, if it wasn't for the Ring doorbell.
Oh, Daddy's here! Yay!
So, yeah, no, pretty much. It's pretty much. No matter what I do, I get knocked when I come home, and my wife said, the funniest joke you ever told? And I was like, what? That you said that you're a comedian. And I go, I hope you die. I hope you die.
I like her. That's hilarious.
Jeff was on Pazuzu, and his 2 kids and wife phoned in votes for his opponent.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. They voted for the other person.
Are you serious? Seriously?
I mean, at least they got comedy chops and taste. You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny, man.
Yeah. They're not loyal, but at least they got taste, is all I'm saying.
Jeff, how old are your kids?
I have, this is where you're going to sit there and go, wow, what an asshole and an idiot at the same time. But then again, I'm Polish. I have a 20-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a big gap.
Yeah, it's like, wait, hold on. You were finished.
Yeah. A lot of people that happens to.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how that happens? It's called you forget to put the condom on again.
Well, here's a tip for you, buddy. You have to find a store that sells the small enough ones that fit you.
It's the finger condoms for the pinkies that I use.
Oh, those are, by the way, those are the balloons they make the animals out of.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Good try, though.
So,
well,
anything more?
Now, how old are your kids, Darren?
7, 10, and 14.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah.
Still
and we have my niece. My niece is out of the house now, but she's 20. She's turned 20. She lived with us for like 7 years.
Oh, wow.
We had a full house all the time. Still do.
Well, that's fun, though.
Yeah, it is fun. It is. It's,
Until you started working from home.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, who are we kidding? My day job sucks, so I kind of like it. You know,
Yeah.
it's fun. It really is. What are we gonna do? I mean,
You're talking
Jesus
to
Christ.
you're talking to a guy who does insurance, so believe me, anything livens up my day. It's like,
That's
oh
what
my,
I do with you. That's what I do too. I do adjusting. That
yeah.
type of shit.
I'm like, oh my God, did I just hear a fire alarm somewhere? And I'm like looking for any shiny penny or squirrel to get distracted. You know.
Just yeah, because it's so boring. It really is boring.
You know,
But,
I noticed. I have to say, is it me or is it every single one who does comedy, and they have a day job? Not one of them is a fucking laborer. Everyone's a pencil pusher.
Hey,
What?
I was a laborer.
Wait.
I was a laborer.
hey.
Oh,
At
yeah?
one point, I was.
So was
Right
I.
out of college. Right out of college, I framed houses. You know those houses, the villages in Huntington?
Yeah.
Yes.
I fucking built more than half of those
Yeah.
Nice.
for like a year and a half. The worst fucking year and a half of my life. I
I was in
realized
the-
this is not for
Hey,
me. I'm
Bose,
done.
I was in the bar business for 11 years and did this at the same time. I busted my ass, so I don't want to.
Listen,
You
listen.
You
You
sit
can't
in
sit
a
there-
truck and drive like Miss
Listen,
Daisy.
you can't sit there. Listen, a bar business does not consist of you sitting on the other side.
Yes. It used to. It used to. What do? You sit. You're like Morgan Freeman. You drive all day.
Well, listen. Once again, the prune juice.
Right.
What do you drive? Who do you drive for? FedEx?
Okay, no, neither.
You don't have to say. if
They
you don't
wouldn't
want.
hire him.
No, listen. I hate. I get a kick out of everyone. I'm a scale technician. What's that? I work on scales. Like the doctor scale? Yes, like the doctor scales. Like at the weigh stations? Yes, like at the weigh stations. Oh my! And I go, yes, okay. That's all you do? I was like, no, and I don't want to get into any more.
Because there isn't.
That might be more boring than what you and I do, Rich.
Yeah. Oh, hands down. I mean, and here's the biggest thing. You ready? He's essential. Right?
Yes,
Right.
yes. Because I deal with weights and measures. I was considered essential a person because.
Wait, Darren. Let me tell you my favorite thing about Jeff Bosey, and there's so many, but I'm going to give you my single favorite thing. Jeff.
Yes.
I want you to reach into your back pocket,
Yes.
and I want you to take out your wallet, and I want you to hold it up on the camera for Darren. Those are the stickers from work.
Let me say. I can't. You got to talk, Jeff.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What's
Here
that?
we go. Here we go.
What?
There you go.
What?
You see them? Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
The spoils. Wow, that's so riveting.
Yes. But listen, it only looks good on the outside.
And why are they in your back pocket?
No, every time I went ahead, I peeled off the old inspection sticker. I was like, so I just threw it on my wallet and I ran out. And then all of a sudden I became like one of those kids from the 80s. And you had to get the sticker book. And you had to put all your stickers, especially the ones with the eyeballs that go like this. It's like, oh, I got a sticker wallet. Look how flaming I am.
I want to let's. I don't even carry a wallet anymore, really.
I love watching Rich. Like he looks like he's having a stroke.
I'm working on the Zoom thing while you guys chat. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, good. Technical difficulties. Well, listen, I'm going to sit there and say, can we dabble in, or you already what did we have here for Mr.
Oh no, I wanted to
let's-
find out Darren's, because he always comes up with some creative terminology. I was curious to find out what your favorite, your favorite profanity you're calling somebody is, because you always come up with some creative ones. Do you have a go-to?
Probably fuckhead.
Fuckhead, just plain.
I like fuckhead. Just fuckhead.
play-
Just the fuck is so good. What the fuck are you fucking doing, you fuckhead? Fuck. It feels good. Say it. Fuck. Come on, Rich. Fuck me. Fuck.
Oh,
How cool is
invitation.
that? Fuck.
Invitation.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
I love fuck. I love all profanities. People, like Jerry Seinfeld. No, you just getting current. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. You cunt.
You know what?
They're good words. They're American words. They're words that make us feel strong and powerful. They're words that make us laugh. You're gonna laugh at the word, oh, look at that noony silly Willie, or you're gonna laugh at someone and say, look at that fucking cuntard. Cuntard's funny.
Now let me ask you. now, would you find these words absolutely necessity when you're doing a church gig? Because
Absolutely.
nothing says "fuck the Lord" like "fuck the Lord."
Absolutely. There are plenty of words in the Bible that they don't drop on. So hey, they're just words. Why does everyone get so upset on words?
Because you want to know why people had those things that equated to a huge Care Bear fund of I have emotions and feelings, and you got to tend to them. So
Right, but
it's
that's not our job. That's your job. So you got to fix you. You don't have to try and fix me.
but apparently there's more of them than us.
That which is scary because I never consider myself sane.
Hmm.
Right?
Either
I never consider myself an adult. You ever consider yourself an adult?
no, I'm. My wife gets aggravated because it's like I can't stand it when you come home. You rile them up, and they're all normal all day, and I'm
The
like,
kids?
I was like, they weren't normal. You're fucking boring. That's why. I'm sorry. It's like
What do
coming
you
home to like Mrs. Butterworth broken open. Yeah, I was like,
what do you
no. What?
what do you do to rile them up?
I come home, I have fun. I go ahead, like let's run around. Let's you want to watch something, you want to do something, you want to have ice cream. I'm like the worst, like I enjoy hearing them laugh and well, first off, I like it when they call me dad because that's a rarity. Um, but
What do they call you? Jeff?
well, sometimes they repeat what she calls me.
Which is
Uh, it's a lot less than the word fuck. But no, I mean, it's just to the point of where I'd like to see them smile. Like I always tell them, go outside, go have fun. Let's do this, let's do that. And
right.
she just, I don't know. She listen. I think she's learned not only to go ahead and suck the life out of me, but she's also now like moving on to her Nosferatu version of going on to the children and sucking out the energy and life out of them.
But
I don't know
she's
how it
staying at home.
happens.
She's at home with them all day, right?
Yes, she's a domestic engineer.
Yeah. So it's that is exhausting. It is exhausting. I can see her point of it. I mean, if it was my wife, I couldn't see the point of it. But being that it's yours, I can see her
Gentlemen,
Once again, I still love the.
popping in and out.
so well the Zoom is having some sort of issue, so we might get cut off in about 3 minutes. Don't know why.
I
Never
see
had.
that remaining meeting time.
Yeah, but we shouldn't. There's no. I mean, I have a regular. It's a regular account, so I don't know
I
what's
can I
happening.
can hear you now.
I don't know what's going on. Um,
This is going to be interesting. So we got 3 minutes. If I'm looking. All right. Well, listen. And in those three bell rows for the.
Let's see. I moved out when I was 20 years old. I was like 24 years old.
Thank you. I moved out May 2001, and I was so glad that we did that because
Okay, yeah. So I was on 239 in Jericho. So you
Right.
were just
I was
on
just
the-
north
on
of you.
the-
I was on the opposite side of Jamaica Avenue.
right. No, I know exactly where you were.
So
I had friends that grew up over there. Like, did you know the O'Hagans?
No, not the O'Higgins. There was we had the McInernys. We had what was it? We had Ericksons. We had it was all Irish pretty much
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
A lot of Irish. And if I could go back in time, I would sit there and say quickly, "Let's go over to Frozen Cup." But that damn thing. Remember Frozen Cup?
Is that still there?
No, that closed up. It had to turn into a hotel.
Are you serious? Didn't they filmed an episode of Sex and the City there?
Yeah. No, they closed that up. Reinwald's Bakery, gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all those wonderful places. I mean, like it's Braddock Park
Braddock Park.
because it's on Braddock Avenue.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I lived there for 22 to 23 years. I actually worked at the. I worked there for so fortunately, yes.
How did you survive that?
Oh, it was the most grueling 6 years of my life.
Jessica, my wife went to Van Buren for a year too.
Really?
Yeah. What year did you graduate?
It was supposed to be 96.
She was 94, I think. So maybe you knew
All
her.
right. You want to know what? She graduated the same year as my wife.
But she didn't graduate. She only went there for 1 year. Then she moved down to Florida.
All right.
But the story she told me, I mean, that place was, it was like Fort Apache, the Bronx. It was bad.
Listen, I used to, the only thing I liked about it is that they had an auto shop. And then after that closed, I was like, what are we going to do? Horticulture? No. You know, I was like, I don't need to learn how to grow pot. Thank you very much.
Didn't they also have metal detectors in that? So it was like one of the first schools in Queens that had metal detectors?
Yes, it was, but they did not install that till 1990.
I tried it again.
Where's my video?
You should be on, bud. We're recording.
All right. But usually I see my video, but...
Did you put your video audio in? We're having major problems tonight, people. Sorry. We accidentally got rid of our buddy Darren, which we'll try to get back on right now. Let's see. Let's try to get Darren back in here. Just doing this shit from home is terrible, Bose.
Good stuff.
Yes. So how you doing?
Great, wonderful. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to like automatically jump into, what do we got? We got 15 minutes left by the time we get it all started. So we'll jump into.
We'll see what's going on. Let's see if we can get Mr. Dillon back on. Apologies, everybody. We had some technical difficulties.
You logged on to the OBS thing?
We're in. We're on. We're streaming.
We are? All right, hold on. Let's see. Okay, it's all black.
Who knows? We might be cut off from communications on
Dodd, pay your bill. I don't know who Dodd is. You're Dodd?
I don't have a bill. We got the full-blown regular account. There's no bill to pay, man. So, anyway, Bose, I sent Darren the info. I don't know if he'll get it, but anyway, and I don't know if we can get back onto Govs. Let's see, live. No, I think we got knocked out of that puppy. But maybe we'll call it a night, my man.
You want to know what? Are you able to do Facebook Live using the Zoom?
I'm on Facebook now.
You're on Facebook?
Yeah, but there's nothing on Govs Radio. We got knocked out when when we went dark.
Yeah, but you can't go ahead and start this Zoom
We're
on
out.
Facebook.
We're out, man. What can I tell you? We're done.
Really?
Better luck next week. No idea.
You know what? I guess what we'll do is let's bring Darren back next week.
If he's free, we will chat with him.
If he's free. Yeah, let's bring him back because, like I said, I mean it cheated him out of a half hour, and
Yep. I couldn't get. The thing would not. I kept logging in and out and trying to go back in without cutting you guys off. It was a nightmare. So
wow.
yeah, no idea what's going
Like I
on.
said, I wonder if we can. I mean, are we able to? Hold on. This has got to be able.